here from VCUsports.com, here with VCU men's head coach Dave Giffard after a 2-0 victory versus George Mason to start the A-10 season. Coach, what are your thoughts on tonight's match?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was, most importantly, it was a good first game to begin the conference play. You know, we'd gone through a long period early in the season where we kept finding ways to concede goals. I mean, I think we probably had 3 bad halves of soccer, nothing away from the 2 teams we were playing against when we didn't play well. I didn't think we were good in those halves, and the rest of the time we've been pretty good, you know, but goals do dictate games, and ball was going in, credit to the teams we were playing against, and as a group we just had to figure out ways to stop the stupid ball from going in our goal. You know, and so I've been really pleased to be able to go back-to-back here. First, Tuesday night at Akron, and then here at home with Mason to start the A-10 with keeping a clean sheet. So that was the first thing I thought was very, very important. Then, I thought we came out with the right type of energy. I thought we had a solid first half. Certainly could have been 4, 5, or 6 nil at the half, and the game's over. That's not the way that it went, and so 1-0, I thought at the end of the first half, as comfortable as we were in the game, we were getting a little too comfortable, and they had, I thought, some really good chances. One, we made a mistake and gave them a breakaway, and I thought Pierre came up well with that. Very, very similar to the North Carolina game where we made a mistake, and unfortunately we lost on that one. Pierre came up with a big save and helped us there. And then I thought in the second half, as you're just fighting human nature, you have so much control of the game, and you just relax and you start to lose your way a little bit. And I thought we had a few guys through the team that did the things they needed to do to keep fighting and keep battling and not concede good chances. And after time, we kind of got our foot back on the ball, and I thought some guys came in off the bench and gave us a little lift that way. Got the second goal. I thought we were really unfortunate not to get 2, 3, 4 more at the end, but that's soccer. So overall, pretty good performance. Thought we dipped a little bit with our mentality in the second half, and that's something that we're going to have to learn in A-10 play, that just because the game feels like you're in total control, when the score is 1-0 or 0-0 or 2-0, it's a long way from over. And I'd like to see us be a little bit more mature, have a little bit better killer instinct for 90 minutes. And if we're not able to finish our chances, to finish it off, at least keep playing and kind of keep ourselves on edge. But overall, we'll take the 3 points to start conference play, and we'll take another shutout and move on.
We talked about comfort, control, and the mentality of this VCU team, and it is A-10 play. As a coach, how do you try to implement your players that, hey, even with a goal lead, you still have plenty of soccer to play to turn this around to get 3 points?
Yeah, and that's a challenge. It's been a challenge now as we head into our 5th year in the league. Through 4 years, I think we've had maybe 5 losses in the league, and we've never finished higher than 3rd. We've been pretty dominant and pretty consistent in terms of, not losing very many, and we've been pretty lopsided most of the game in terms of chances created, shots, corners, those types of things. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. There's a lot of ways to play the game, and we've got our way and we believe in it. But when we get into the conference, everybody comes to a clean slate, everybody's fighting again, everybody feels good, and teams could care less if we have 700, 800 passes. The only thing that matters is the numbers on the scoreboard. And so we've not won the regular season, even though we were in position to do so several times late in the year. And I think a lot of the things that trip you up are going to a venue where it's the crowd's not great. Like tonight's crowd was awesome. The Peppas are awesome. You go somewhere and play on a field in front of 20 people and a couple parents at 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and you're not always mature enough and ready to go. So it's something that we talk about every year, that it's a whole different series of challenges. You go through the non-conference schedule with one series of challenges, and when you get into the A-10, it's a very different challenge. And you harp on it, you train it, you work at it, and I thought coming out of the gates tonight we were good that way. And I thought as we got more and more control of the game, I thought we got a little bit too comfortable. And just the process, we just keep fighting.
Well, you got 3 points in your opener, and it looks like the team is now mentally and physically playing like they're happy, they're more focused on the ball a little bit, and you have players like Barnathan, Fatone, really helping out your offense. And talk about your bench. You had Travis Cook coming off the bench with a good offensive shift tonight. So how are you going to try and mold that offense to keep firing at this level as A-10 season continues?
Well, the issue's never been for us creating chances to score. I would disagree that we weren't firing early in the year. I mean, we were out shooting, getting 24, 25, 20 chances. And, at the end of it, you're not going to finish all those at this level. And I think for us, what's changed and improved is just guys realize how hard you have to work, how much you have to battle, what do you have to give every night in order to have the right to be able to play and to attack and to possess the ball. And that's the piece I think that's really improved over the last 2-3 weeks. Yeah.